into a video. You feel me? Let me get this stuff going like that. There we go, bam. Different setup. I moved my room around. You feel me? My room is all switched up. Doors that way now. I got like infinite room back here. I'm in a blanket, you know, feel me? Infinite room back here. I can do whatever I want to do. You feel me? My eyes are so red. It's so-key tragic. It's so-key tragic. I don't know why my eyes are so red this morning, but that is just how it is. Yeah, let's get into the daily Bible reading real quick. I did not do a trade recap yesterday. I don't know why. Time, I think, just got away from me. And I wasn't able to get it done. But let's see here. Jesus said to it, this is from Matthew, the Gospel. Jesus said to his disciples, "In praying, do not babble like the pagans who think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them. Your Father knows what you need before you ask him." Foreshadowing, or not foreshadowing, but more of the universal idea of God himself. This is how you pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. If you forgive men for their transgressions, your heavenly Father will forgive you. But if you do not forgive men, neither will your Father forgive your transgressions. Okay. That's a pretty good gospel. Just kind of going on about prayer, kind of understanding, I think God's kind of representing a simple prayer just to show, surrender to him, like forgive us our trespasses and forgive us who trespass against us. And also an important thing of, forgive men for their transgressions, and then your heavenly Father will forgive you. But, if you're holding grudges, if you're being resentful, if you're not forgiving, then neither will your Father, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a good gospel, just kind of outline the importance of, first of all, prayer, but also forgiveness and understanding what prayer actually is, and this is a line that sticks out to me. Your Father knows what you need before you ask him. God knows everything, everyone, everything. God knows quite literally everything you could possibly imagine times 20,000 fold. You feel me? So yeah, that's just crazy. He knows the beginning, the end, the middle, everything. He knows what your next action to do. What? It's kind of crazy though, because it's like a paradox. Like, if he knows what I'm gonna do, then what if I just do the opposite? But then that was already planned out. So it's like, what I'm saying? It's pretty complicated if you look at it that way. But that's a good gospel. I like it. Let's get into today's trade recap. What's it called? Today's trade recap was pretty solid, to be honest. I mean, I'm already done by 10:15. I don't want to be involved in this market anymore. I see shorts still playing out. I like to see us head lower, like honestly, maybe from here. But it's like, I already took a stab at it. I don't know if I'm gonna take another stab at it and then go break even on the day. I might as well just walk away. But I am pretty bearish about it. I feel like this is a good setup right now, but it's just like we have this low, high, lower, low. We swept this high with this. We did not take out this high yet. So that's kind of on the 3 minute a reason. On the 2 minute, I guess that model is over. A buy model is over, but the 3 minutes still on there. And, I just think we're probably going to go into some consolidation. I wanted to see us run lower once we got below this low. That's why I took a partial. Right here, bam. And I was like, let's just run lower. If we don't run, because it was discount, you feel me? If price is going to want to retrace into a discount and then move higher, I wanted to take my partial in there. So I took a partial only for about 169. Almost, it was a $400 trade basically. But I only had 2 cons on. And then, that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, let's get into, honestly, I want to kind of get into today's before we get into tomorrow's. So real quick, going into the day, you can see, like, I'm so sick and tired of us being stuck in a range, bro. Like, we just can't escape this. We can't, like, where is this price action? Where is this price action, bro? It's nowhere to be found, man. We're always stuck in a range. We're in this big range right here. From the high to the low, look at this beat around the bush in the middle of contour encroachment. Every time we tap into these upper quadrants or lower quadrants, we start to get, pretty explosive. And then that's what I'm getting to exactly today. So on the 4 hour, on NASDAQ, we have this high, this low, high. So we can start here, high, whatever. Break the low, no, that's not a low, break it, put in a low, break, sweep a low, put in a new high, came back below, market structure shifted at this low. So now I could see us coming back down to this 4 hour market structure shift low. I wanted to see bearish movement today. And then what do? We just rallied down, like into New York session. We were rallying down. We just reversed to take out buy side. Once I saw this, I'm like, okay, this is clear manipulation in my book. Let's see if I can find a short off the top, market maker sell model, and then ride this thing to the bottom. So then, this is a low, a high, low, high, low. Once this candle breaks this low, I'm in that trade. Bam. Once it broke it retraced up, I'm in. Then again, once I see some rejection and this down candle, I enter again right in the middle of it, around there, and then that's pretty much it. Clear market maker sell model. I want to see us go down. That's why I'm like really hesitant to take another entry right now, because I want to see us head lower into that, like, these relative equal lows on the 4 hour. Like, this is a 4 hour market maker sell model brewing, in my opinion. But it might be a macro trade. It might be something else. But I might just also decide to just not trade it. I might just decide to not trade it. I say the one mistake I made today was not taking full TP under here, just being kind of greedy. We came into discount. I'm up about 400 on fresh accounts. So why am I not taking that? You know what I'm saying? Why am I not taking my profit? But I mean, I'm not really mad about it. I risked. If you look, and this is kind of the average, or I'll say, bro, come on. This was the average, so it's like, I was risking about 192, and then you can see it's around 400. My full TP though, like, I was really trying to hit that. I was gonna take the rest off at Tuesday first percentage. Don't get me wrong, but that was a classical, nothing crazy trade. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have got more out of it, but that's just how it is. I'm back to risking 250 times 2, so $500 on the day. I have a 25K account as well as a 50K, so I'd rather just build the account balances, slowly improve, and just slowly get this going. Last week was a little bit of a stressful week because I was upping my risk a lot on the 50K, and then I took like 3 losses towards the end of the week. But what was weird is that they credited me money back. They credited money back to my account when I lost it. So thank you, Apex, for that. So we are, instead of another 2,600, I have to get 2,000. So $2,000, and then we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. It's a slow journey. I was not expecting market to dump and not take these lows before rallying higher, which is what kind of is like digging. That's what also allowed me to kind of take this market maker sell model with confidence, going into before 10 a.m. 10 a.m. news hit. See, that's what I'm saying, like 10 a.m. news hit, and we didn't want to rally lower. I'm like, okay, like let's go. I want to see us run. But now people are getting absolutely chopped the heck up. They're going crazy. Maybe ES would have been a better trade. Get some more profit out of that, but at the same time, bro, it don't really matter. It don't matter. We have if you think about it, it's a $300 day, a little over $300 day. The issue is that you can't realize it. You can't realize that gain because it's Apex. Like, you're not making anything until you get past that live trailing drawdown, which pisses me off. Not live trailing, but just the trailing drawdown, which not even pisses me off. It's just like, damn, bro. Like, that's just how it is, bro. All right, in yesterday's trade, I'm just gonna go real quick. We open up, we get a clear market maker sell model. I did not even know. I wasn't expecting it to sell off here. Once we have a low, high, lower low, higher high, I was expecting this up move, and then this is a 5 minute fair value gap. I want to see this 5 minute fair value gap come back down, so get respected to break through. Once we did that, put in a fair value gap, I shorted out that fair value gap, and then once we swept out this low, I went break even because I was like, bro, I don't even like where I shorted. I could very well get swung out right here, and then we start running to the highs. Because if you look, like, this is a pretty nice low, liquidity wise. It's not really like I mean, I guess you could say it's smooth, but we have all these little sweep and then go higher. But also would have been good to know that on a larger time frame we were going to be a lot more volatile, but that's how it is. And then once like we have this low, high, lower low, fair value gap retracement, this should have been my trade right here to then take it down to this low, this low, this low. But that's just how it is. So it was a break-even day yesterday. Even though this trade would have worked out, it would have worked out. You know what I'm saying? It would have worked out. It just was very messy. I went break-even right there, so I kind of eliminated a lot of stress out of my day. And yeah, see, this is why you don't enter, based off feelings and emotions and a want to be right. I entered up here because I had the model. I had a clear idea. I had a clear picture. Even if I'm wrong, we're going to want to go into discount, in my opinion, because, we rally up 1, 2, 3, 4 fair value gaps without any type of retracement except here, which, not really no retracement. That's just a doji. So yeah, shorts up there were pretty clear, in my opinion, pretty easy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. There's nothing crazy, man. There's nothing crazy. It's pretty much all I have. But yeah, no, my boy is showing me his trade right now. It's gambling, bro. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it whatsoever. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm trying to think of if there's anything I want to get into. Give me a second. It's a lost puppy. But see, like days like this when I pull money out of the market, maybe a little bit, not even 1 hour, in reality. It's a tough pill to swallow and then walk away from it, because there's going to be opportunities later in the day. There's going to be some sort of I don't want to say opportunity because that sounds like lame, but you could take advantage of your own edge during the day. Like, I could definitely sit here all the way to the 11 o'clock macro and want to find another trade, but I'm already up for the day. I have made $300 unrealized. Like, with Apex, it's unrealized, so I don't even count it as that, but you have to think of it as that. So if I'm up $300 in a day, why am I still trading? There is no reason to be trading whatsoever. And even like this, like right now, classic to the upside, that was nice. Okay, I'll let shift to the upside or whatever, shift to the downside, the market maker sell model, and fill in this fair value gap, use an inverse right here, and also that's also why when we didn't respect this inverse, we put another high, so that told me weakness, and I should have exited right here. Besides the point. But yeah, look, we market structure shift here. I guess that 3 minute needed to get, so I guess that 3 minute model needed to get completed, which was that right there. But the 1 minute, you can see we have a low, high, broke the low right here, put in its lower low. As soon as we shift against this high, this candle comes back down, bam, probably into that fair value gap, right? Or no, just barely into the high of that fair value gap, and then wants to take out our buy side liquidity. So yeah, really nothing else I got for today. Larger time frame, we just shifted market structure to the downside on that 4 hour time frame. I wouldn't like to see. I was talking to my boy, like if we go up to here, then I'm gonna have to be automatically bullish, for a longer time being. But I wouldn't even really like to see us come up and take these highs. Like, look at how much resistance we have on this daily, on this just daily range right here. I mean, I guess you could say it's this new week opening gap, but I'd argue this 0.25 or 0.75 line is pretty solid, in respect to, what it wants to do. So we're just hovering around that, bam, 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 bam. Eventually, we're going to give up the cake, and it's going to absolutely hit the road. And then that's what I'm excited for, and that's what we're coming for. Those lows down there, that low, these relative equal lows, like it's priming. It is priming for those lows, 100,000%. And we're about 1,000 points away, 800 points away in all reality. So that's just how it is. All right, well, we saw a live example of thinking out why we don't take trades like that, after the fact, after we already won. There's no reason. There's just no reason. Yeah, that's all I got. Stay safe. God bless. And live it up. Live it up. Peace out now.